Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more Subnautica Below Zero early access gameplay. A new update has dropped. It's the Relics of the Past update. It does change the opening a bit, so I thought we'd start a new game. Let's do that right now. So the new update adds voices. It finishes up the story to a certain extent. The end of the story is still being kept back. That's probably for launch, as they did with Subnautica. A lot of polish has gone on here, though. A lot of some optimization. Let's just watch this new opening sequence.
This is the farthest that I could take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Nice. This looks terrific. Sounds good.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperature is 8.
Ow.
Life pod deployed.
Ow. She'll be fine. She's fine. She was wearing her seatbelt. Airbags did not deploy, but that's fine. Alright, great. I like the new opening sequence. I like that it directs your attention to the drop pod landing over there. That's nice.
Welcome to 45-46 feet. Enjoy your stay.
Enjoy your stay. Okay.
New blueprint synthesized.
We're just going to pick up some of this stuff that was scattered by the crash. I'm not going to pick up every last little thing here. It's way more flares than I think we'll ever need. But let's at least get the nutrient food blocks in the water. I think there's one more nutrient food block, maybe two. There's one. I think I might have gotten the other one I was thinking about. Yeah, alright. Let's call that scavenged. I mean, there's still some stuff lying around here, but we are going to try to move this along just to see the new stuff.
Made it to 4546B. Landing was a bit rough, but I don't think Altera spotted me. I hid from their satellite. The drop pod deployed with Gusto. We just have to find it and get settled. Then I'll be with it to work.
Okay. Great. Looking good. Frames are good. A lot of, see the nice polish they put in here on all this stuff, the icicles and stuff. Nice. All right, let's get in the water. The suit has changed. Her suit looks a little bit different. Before we get going here, now yes, we did pick up some water.
New creature discovered.
And those nutrient food blocks, but we're going to need food along the way.
New blueprint synthesized.
So we're going to head kind of in the direction of the life pod, but we're going to stop off at some creep vines first. Should probably get us some food. We are hungry
New
already.
creature discovered.
Yeah, we've got the nutrient food blocks, but let's save those for emergencies. Well, we've gotten right to the life pod. Should we make a pit stop, or should we continue? We're going to go out to the creep vines before we visit the life pod. It's a little calmer down here than it was up on the surface, huh? Let's find us some seeds.
Oxygen. Altera supply cache nearby.
Altera supply cache nearby. That'd be that marker there. We'll go there eventually, but not right off the bat.
New blueprint synthesized.
Good. Lubricant. We just need to have a little bit of titanium and another bite to eat before we go back. We've got one piece of titanium. That's probably enough. there's some copper.
Oxygen.
Titanium. Looks beautiful, guys. The planet's looking great. Oh man, remember when that was just all sheer ice with no texture on it? Beautiful. Ooh, no moss titanium. Copper. Okay, and we should probably try to maybe pick up a couple of ribbon plants. Since we have copper now, we can make batteries, which we're going to want for our starting equipment. And a couple bladderfish, too. There's going to be some ribbon plants right down here.
Oxygen.
A little bit of room for extra stuff.
Ribbon plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Energy storage, like in a battery? That'd be great. Let's see if we have a little bit of extra room left over for a couple more of these. Okay, good. Let's get started. Let's make ourselves a knife. First, we gotta
Found
make
the drop pod.
Found the drop pod. Is there
Found the
more?
drop pod. Is there anything better than being not cold and not wet? Well, I guess being not on fire and not injured aren't bad either. Now that I'm settled, I can start to look for you, Sam. I should reread the message your colleague sent me.
Yes.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Radio tower. Good. Okay. We do have enough to make a battery, or maybe two. Nope, just the one. Okay, but we made all that silicone rubber, which we'll now use to make fins. Move us around a little bit faster.
Finally, some speed.
Yeah. And a knife. And we'll use one of the bladder fish that we picked up to make an air bladder.
If you are tired of hearing the word oxygen, the air bladder provides a significant upward thrust to help you get to air faster.
Good. Love it. And they've increased the speed of the air bladder. It's fun. You can actually get up out of the water now and do a little pike dive. And the battery that we made will make our scanner. Okay.
All right, I have a scanner.
Yeah. Great. Let me just get everything where I want it. Knife in 1, scanner in 2, air bladder in 3, and that's about all we have right now. Let's drop some stuff off into storage. Make a little bit of room for more gathering. And maybe let's eat something too. Since we start with a half full belly. It's now less than half full. And a water. And now we can eat. Come on. Good. Okay. Let's get out there and keep doing our day 1 activities, which are going to involve getting back to the creepvines and cutting us some creepvine so that we can make oxygen tank. Am I going the right way? There we go. Frames are really good, very smooth. The pop-in is much, much better. I mean, so much better than Subnautica, but even better than, previous iterations of Below Zero. You can watch stuff dissolve in very smoothly now. It's not... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Sorry. Let's drink those. And maybe drop those too. Well, if we have room... we won't have room because we're going to use our new knife. Ooh, oh, handsome. And get some creepvine.
New blueprint synthesized.
You know what? Since we're still a little bit hungry, we'll eat this first batch and come back down for more. Oh, we've got our air bladder now. Boink. Didn't work that time. But if you start about 30, 40 meters down and use the air bladder to get up, you may breach the surface. And get a little bit of air, which is awesome. I think that's all the fine we can fit. That's it. Okay. Let's head on back. What else are we going to need for that?
Should be able to use this.
Inventory full. I probably should have picked up the copper and dropped the titanium.
Oxygen.
Plenty of copper around. Logs and communications, minerals
I was a little
galore.
nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Byzantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
A lucky PDA? Okay. Oh, apparently we don't have the oxygen tank yet. I must not have picked up the thing that it will require to unlock that. Oh no, there it is. Sorry. It's just that I don't have enough titanium. Derp. And the mods, last time I checked, the mods had not been updated to work with this. So I do not have EasyCraft running. I do not have Unslow Sea Truck running.
Adding additional blueprints to your data bank. New blueprints synthesized. The standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
Deluxe and VIP breathing. Because VIPs get higher quality oxygen than we do. Alright, well, day one is pretty much over, but we've already got our basic equipment. So we've got knife, swim fins, air tank. We've also got our air bladder and our scanner. Now we can actually... I was kind of going the wrong direction. I think we should go visit the emergency supply cache, since that's the first beacon we have. It's going to take us a little while to get over there with no sea glide, no sea truck, only the basic swim fins. But it gives us an opportunity to appreciate the beauty. I don't have a flashlight either, so this is going to be a little bit dark here for the time being. Oh yeah, okay, or maybe very dark. Titan Holefish, I think, got a little bit of polish. They look amazing now. Yeah, that was a symbiote defending his Holefish. Don't worry about them, they don't do much damage. And there's our emergency supply cache. So
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
there's enough light here for you to see. So there's going to be a flare down there that we could pick up and deploy, but I don't think we need to. There's enough light here now. Nothing in there. PDA.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Probably.
That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no
Warning.
biologist.
30
but I think
seconds of
there was
oxygen
something wrong.
remaining.
Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546b. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can't. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
Okay. Voice acting's good. Script is pretty good. I'm going to save my feedback on the script a little, until we get a little bit farther along. Especially because I've only been through about half of this now. With the new story. But we did encounter a mobile vehicle bay fragment back up there at the entrance. Now we got some more in this sea monkey nest.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We do not have a sea glide to get us out of here quickly, so we're not going to spend too much time down here. I just wanted to check. What I would like to check for is silver. Let's go back down and see if we can find any silver right here around the entrance. Well, I went ahead and picked up that flare. We could drop it and have it light this all up, or just use it to look around. There's quartz over there, but I want silver. I wonder if that sea monkey would steal the flare. That'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Silver. Okay, there's one silver. I'd like to get more than one. We can do it without going too far in here. We do not have the rebreather yet. We only have the basic air tank. So I think that's about as far as I'm going to go. If we haven't found any here yet, we'll just be happy with one. And go for more in just a second. Now that we have the scanner, we will make scan... Oh, there's another one. Titanium, but that's okay. Now that we have the scanner, we will make scanning sea glide pieces, and making a sea glide our next priority. There's a grav trap fragment.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, let's start inching back toward the life pod. Oh, there's open water above me. Yep. And keep an eye out for sea glide fragments. I'll bet there are some right around that, right around here. Let's just do a quick scan around here, make sure there's no sea glide fragments hiding from us. Nope, I don't see any. If you saw one, you did not shout loud enough or quickly enough for me to take advantage of that. Your help. I think it's getting light enough that I can put that flare away. In fact, why don't we just drop it? Pew, pew, pew. Apparently I had more than one. Oh, the swimming animations all look smoother for the penguins a little bit, and the brine winks certainly.
Oxygen.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, remember the first time you tried below zero and you heard that oxygen warning and you looked up and there was a solid sheet of ice overhead and you were like, oh no. Oh no, what do I do now? Lots of stuff to scan here, but I'm not going to take up your time with all this scanning. I'll do that scanning stuff on my own time. Also, lots of voice recordings to listen to in your PDA. And you know what? Why don't we... I'll play one of those right now. Personal log, personal log. Now we've done all this. Sam, notice of death. Sorry about your sister. So...
Robin,
let's listen to these.
guess what?
As we look for
I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Alterra, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking.
Nope.
He's my little oxtrabite. I'll leave the starchy tuberous nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Yam. Yeah, Yam would be a good name. It's a starchy tuber as well. I feel like I haven't seen a single sea glide fragment since we touched down, which is very unusual. Not one. Really? Not one? All right, we can go a little bit deeper. They're usually all over up here, though. Usually pretty easy to find. All right, well, let's go on with other things then and hope that we stumble across. That's more grav trap down there, which I don't think we need anymore, but we'll take the titanium off it. Oh no, maybe we do still need it. Now we have it.
New blueprint synthesized. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Really? No sea glide. Not one fragment yet. That's more grav trap. More grav trap. Bizarre. If that's another grav trap, I'm gonna freak. It is, but there's our first sea glide fragment as well. Mobile vehicle bay fragment here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. New blueprint synthesized.
Great. Now we can build mobile vehicle bay. And take advantage of the light to do a little bit more searching. All right, there's a sea truck fragment down there, and it may take us below 100 meters depth, so we do have to be a little bit careful
Warning.
there.
Parsing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Can I scan it from 100 meters? Sea truck log 3 and disciplinary meeting for personal favors.
Fred, great to see you. Come on in. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Am I in trouble?
No. You know me. Just a fanatic for details. And my memory's not what it used to be.
I know what that's like.
Yes. Is that why you've been running so many personal errands for your colleagues? We asked you to limit them.
So I am in trouble.
That's not how I want you to look at it. Here's what I see. You're a team player. You want to get the job done.
I think I have a pretty good record there.
You want people to like you.
Has anyone complained?
Fred, the trouble is, not everyone is as reliable as you are. Sometimes people need help being where they need to be and concentrating on their work.
All the trips were work-related.
It appears you transported tech for Lil, rather far out from her base.
Well, it needed to go deep, and she needed a sea truck.
Warning.
Her work
30
is currently on
seconds of
surface
oxygen
installations. She shouldn't be anywhere near the water.
I...
No more favors to friends, agreed?
Yes, sir.
I keep telling you. Call me Manu.
Oxygen.
Okay, that was interesting. See, we caught a little air there. I did it once before, but it was dark out. And there's the SOS. And we've got 2 of 3 sea glide fragments now. I would like to have the sea glide before we go down looking for the rebreather and the high capacity air tank. It just makes all that a little bit easier and more fun. I'll bet there's one down there.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source
Yep.
of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
200 meters, okay. Well, here's...
Warning. Parsing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. New blueprint synthesized.
There's our final sea truck fragment. We can now build the sea truck. It's our final sea glide fragment. And now we can build the sea glide. And then tomorrow we will use the sea glide to come back out here to the twisty bridges and try to find... There's a little destroyed habitat where we can find the habitat builder and scan some glass windows and get the high capacity air tank blueprint. And then we can also find the sanctuary where we can get the rebreather blueprint, and then we'll build both of those before going to the actual sanctuary. let's see about getting the Sea Glide built before calling it an episode. Let's go to our blueprints and pin the recipe.
That
So we know what
sounds
it
like a
takes.
distress call.
Now we just need another battery, and we have enough copper to make the copper wire, so we're good to go. Yep, actually I think we have everything we need right now. Battery and copper wire. And deployable Sea Glide.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
It does. And now we've got one. And tomorrow we'll do all that stuff that I said we were going to do. And maybe build a compass as well to make things easier if people are trying to follow along in terms of where we're going and what we're doing. All right, so thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the Subnautica Below Zero early access gameplay, and there'll be more coming. Stay safe, survivors.